So he is here, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby Saga, and I think this guy just is going to be really, really, really good. Look at that card art, by the way, that's really sick card art, man. This guy obviously has a standby into Oob, and then after this, you should be able to transform into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Yeah, okay, so after the standby, you transform into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that guy is incredible. I guess we can't see him here, huh? Okay, that's interesting. But that's fine. We'll probably see him once we actually are able to do the standby, and once it ends, once we do the finish skill. So, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he shares all these links here with the year 7 LR here. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to get this amount of ki. He doesn't have any restrictions, like he doesn't have to meet a certain key restriction. Actually, let me turn this down. He doesn't have to meet a certain key restriction. Like, you know, like, oh, he gets this at 20 key, he gets this at 24 key, right? He just is very basic. So he gets key through his starter turn, 150% attack and defense. He does get key per key sphere obtains. And since he's doing an ultra super attack, we have a high chance to crit and 70% extra attack there, right? So, bam, this is just going to be him starting off. Now, he's going to be missing some buffs still. I mean, he's already at 8.5, man. Woo! I don't know if he's going to one-shot this first phase here, but this looks pretty sick. He did not, right? So, you see right there, he got a buff once he received an attack. Within the same turn of receiving an attack, he gets 70% attack, and then 70% defense for 3 turns. So the 70% attack is just for the turn, and then the 70% defense is for 3 turns. He also gets 20% damage reduction, and then another 20% damage reduction and defense 70% as the first attacker in the turn, which is very, very good. So that's nice, right? And all in all, that definitely does seem to be a pretty solid passive. I wouldn't say it's anything like crazy, but I think that kind of like passive strength is, you know, able to be pretty good, right? In a lot of different situations. The thing with this guy is that I wouldn't say like his first form is anything where I'm like, oh yeah, you know, GT Duo is like, how to explain it. This guy isn't like touching GT Duo or something like that, right? It's like it's strong, but I feel like GT Duo is like better. Like I wouldn't say like, oh, this guy clears him either, right? But the thing is that we have the standby, and we'll talk about it later. But once you standby with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he could transform to Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku is the name of the transformation. He gets extremely disgusting. He becomes a very, very, very nasty unit here. And we have some supports here, the GT Trunks and Goten, and then the Gohan and Goten. I don't know, they should be okay here as floating units. If they get tagged with a super attack, they will probably die. We have a lot of HP, but yeah, these guys aren't really like, you know, built for like red zone like that anymore, right? That's just not where they're kind of intended to be running, which is fine, right? Obviously, as 2021 units, I don't want to blame them. I mean, they take double digits still. But yeah, we'll see what Goku's able to do this next turn. I'm very excited. I actually kind of want to kill here. I don't know if we'll be able to kill unless we get a double super. One more? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, now we have the full health bar. So Goku, in order to standby with him, we need to take 5 attacks. I believe that was 4 attacks we took last time. So we still need to go through one more turn where he receives a couple of attacks, right? And then after that, we'll be looking good. I brought this STR, this tech card of Goku just because he's able to share a couple of links, right? I mean, right here, we could have all 10 links. Not all 10 links, all 7 links, right? But we want to have him in slot 1 for his full passive, which is fine, right? So we can get his full passive there. What's his defense level? So he's at 535k defense. And then he's going to get another 70% in slot 1. So I don't know if this activates instantly. I don't think it does, right? It doesn't seem like it does, which is fine, right? I'm kind of scared about these guys, but we should be okay. I think they should be okay, hopefully. This Goku also does raise his defense for 4 turns on his 18 key super attack effects. So we're going to get another stack of his defense raise here. He got the attack buff now, and he's at a 12.6 mil attack stat without any support, which is really, really good, obviously. Because that's just him, right? This is just him cooking, right? I wouldn't say he's juiced up. It's just saying Roy isn't a link you won't activate too often because it really is just the LR Super Saiyan 4s right here, right? The Year 7s, and they're not really anything special anymore. They should be able to live if they get super attacked here. Because we have like 760k HP, but they might take a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, 320k. I kind of I would want to get the actual like support with GT Vegeta in. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get that potentially. We'll be fine for the most part though. Maybe I'll push him off the GT Vegeta, and then we'll have this Carnival Goku on rotation, so we can see like just a multitude of different like situations with this Goku. I think it will be very, very good to see. So this Goku right here is actually gonna have support. He did not receive an attack. So I could technically push this guy off whenever I want now. Okay, I guess. Well, no, we're not under 50%. So yeah, okay. So we're missing some links with this guy specifically, but he hasn't gotten his full like passive up just yet. So we can get this, but he does have 40% support this time, so he might still hit harder than what we saw last turn. We'll see right here, right? With the 40% support active, how hard is this guy gonna hit here? So now this guy has his full buff up, and he's hitting, yeah, 11.9, so not quite as hard because no Saiyan Roar. But next turn, actually, next turn, we'll play the stand bicycle. My chair keeps, like, getting down, so I have to, like, mute myself so I can, like, lift my chair. Very, very annoying, but we should be fine regardless. Sweet, okay, so now we can get the stand bicycle active here. The stand bicycle goes into Oob, right? So that's how that works, and you cannot attack. You have to, like, get a finish skill off, and it should activate right here. Perfect, okay. So let's go ahead and activate the standby skill. And actually, well, okay, I guess in this version you can't even skip the stand biscuit, right? So let's just go ahead and see how it looks. Ah, wait, I can't mute myself. Wait.
Super Saiyan power. 全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人砲だ。俺は絶対に負けねえ。
Now that is really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of how that's looking there. Okay, so now we're exchanging to the Oob portion of the card, huh? So Oob, let me actually bring him up right here again. He can't attack, right? He's a finished skill unit. He gets 300% defense, which is obviously very high. What's his defense stat here? Yeah, 590k. Then for the first turn, with each key sphere he obtains, he does receive 10% damage reduction, and if you receive 3 key spheres, he guards, right? So for this very first, it's only for this first turn, keep that in mind, that he gets those type of buffs, right? Actually, we'll transform with you too, why not? Let's just get LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta out here. And what happens is with this charge skill, we want to get as many key spheres and rainbow key spheres as possible. Int and rainbow key spheres charge each the charge scale by 2 charges, while normal key spheres only charge it by 1. I think this will still give us more overall. Another thing Oob does is he gives all allies key 3 and 70% defense. I guess from the second turn since let me actually double check that here. Is it on the second turn from his appearance or for 2 turns from his appearance? I want to double check that. It should be 2 turns from his appearance because this Dokkan full site has it differently, but let me double check here. No, yeah, for 2 turns after his appearance is what it should be. Let me actually double check that just to be sure. Yeah, from what I see, it's for 2 turns from his appearance. That's obviously really, really good here. Again, he's not going to attack, right? We're not going to see this Oob attack, right? But he is guarding, and he is, like, yeah, well, we got 4 orbs, so we got 40% reduction. I mean, if you get 10 orbs, this guy has 100% damage reduction. And he also changes non-int key spheres of a random type to int key, right? That is also not including rainbow orbs because it's a type key sphere to int key. It's not all orbs to int key, right? So you won't change those rainbow orbs potentially, which is really good. In the event you're running an orb changer in the team, I mean, again, this guy in Power Wishes with Bulma, you could potentially really get that activated, which will be sick to see. Next turn, we're going to keep the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku just kind of like doing his own thing, just alive. Nothing really much about that. Okay, yeah, you're not taking any damage. So we'll keep this guy with this guy right here, and we'll just kind of go through with the flow. I want the GT duel on the other rotation. So again, as long as we are able to meet the restriction of 30 ki, we're able to go into the standby skill, which is fully activated here. We can get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and essentially we just evolve into Super Saiyan 4 Goku full power. Otherwise, if you are 29 or not or below charges, you exit the standby mode, you go back into the normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is this guy. You have a 30% HP recovery, and you get 3 ki for 3 turns, right? But otherwise, we get into the this actual full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which he's the unit you want to use. He's Big Daddy, I'd say. With him, you're able to clear the game. Nothing is as strong as that Super Saiyan 4 Goku full power unit. He's just too good. Just very, very, very strong. I kind of hope that I kind of really hope that we're able to, sorry about that cut, by the way, I just stopped talking, that we're able to see how I lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness, no, that sucks. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I want to see this support here, but I literally completely lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I'm out of it right now, but it's fine. So we're just gonna see how he is, right? And we should be able to see it. We should be able to use the finish skill here, right? So now we can get we can't get him. Okay, so that's why it doesn't show. Okay, but we had that activated here. I guess just here, just not gonna let us use it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back, and then we're going to get the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out here. I guess fortunately we won't be able to see the cool animation, but it's fine. So oh yeah, what I was gonna say, you want to use it. You would need to get this out on turn 3 because Oob only guards and get the damage reduction on that first turn. So right here, Oob is cooked, right? Oob can't do anything. He's this bitch, right? He literally can't do anything. This Oob Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You need to use this on turn 3, which is very easy to get as long as you're grabbing the key spheres. This is pretty effortless. So let me come back, and then we're going to look at him, just the actual Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku. Okay, we're back here. We have the actual full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku in here, and again, he's going to be looking quite strong. We'll link him up with this guy, right? So, this guy, when you first transform with him, he has 77% HP recovery. He guards guaranteed for the first turns, and guaranteed crits for 3 turns from his appearance. He gets 7 ki and 200% attack and defense, and then he gets another extra 2 ki per rainbow or in-key sphere obtained, and 1 ki per non-in-key sphere or rainbow key sphere obtained. He also gets 150% attack when performing a super attack. He gets another 59% attack and guaranteed crits when ki meters at 24. So regardless, this guy has guaranteed crits, right? And in case you missed 24 ki, he still has a great chance to perform a crit when launching an ultra super. So that's just really stupid. He gets 77% extra defense for 5 turns when evading an attack. 25% reduction or receiving an attack, right? And then he gets 25% damage reduction. Then extra 77% reduction, 77% defense, my bad, and 25% reduction as the first attacker. So this guy, he needs to build up a little, right? So he still has the 4-turn defense raise, right? But once we attack, we're going to see a lot of damage from this guy right here, I think. Yeah, 17 mil attack stat guaranteed crit right here, dude. Next turn with all these Super Saiyan 4 links, things are going to get really crazy. And look at that super attack, dude. And his defense is going to be being raised. Oh, that KO screen is so sick. This guy is actually crazy, dude. Wow, okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll just keep going, right? We'll just grab this right here with you. We'll grab this. Now we're getting support. Oh, dude, this is disgusting. This guy is... when he's transformed into this guy, he's the best unit in the game. With this full defense passive up now, and he's guarding for the first turn. So that allows him to get his 5 turns, 77% multiplicative defense. Look at him. What attack stat here? No, that's 24 million, not 2.4. 24 million attack stat, guaranteed crits. With guard, 50% damage reduction. His defense is probably nearing 1 million. Dude. Now, the issue is getting this guy out. That's like turn 7, turn 5. Turn 5 at earliest. Turn 7 usually I think is what you're going to get. I don't think it's like that difficult, but you could potentially have issues getting him out sometimes. So what is this guy at here? So he's at 394k here, okay. But keep in mind, we're not getting some of these links, like saying Roar Shocking Speed gives a lot of extra defense there. Okay, again, that 70% defense that he's gonna get. Actually, this guy hasn't gotten attacked yet, has he? Wait, yeah, has he gotten attacked yet with his full defense buff? He didn't even get attacked, okay, that's why. I was like, it keeps it kind of low, so... 19 mil guaranteed crits. Just this guy is so easy to hit 24 key, and then again he recovers you 77% heal. Like come on, that's insane. That's just disgusting. It's a full recovery. Wow, yeah, this guy he's definitely the best unit in the game. I feel like full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like him. I just need more experience with how simple will it be to get out? Is it going to be too bad in some of these events? Like Metal Cooler Core, you're not going to get this like full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Well, I feel. I think one thing that they could have done for him in the standby skill, the GT Duo can get the standby skill for under 50% HP. The Z Duo as well, which is another charge up skill mechanic unit. I think that should have been given. I don't think that could have been, that needed to be like withheld. We'll just get Gary out here, whatever. Yeah, I don't think that needed to be like withheld from this guy. I think that we could have gotten the what's it called, like the 50% HP recovery, so you can potentially get this turn 1. So this guy, 660 AK defense. He's gonna get again another 70% in slot 1, and he has 50% damage reduction. And he's still stacking his defense, right? He still needs one more turn of defense stacking. Yeah. To have to show more. I feel like we're good. I wanted to get the GT Vegeta like support rotation, but I'm not sure how like common that will potentially be, right? So in terms of a build for this guy, I feel like dodge will hurt him maybe because you want to take 5 attacks, but 5 attacks won't be that hard to get in difficult content. We'll see. Yeah, okay. I like this guy a lot. I think even in his normal Super Saiyan 4 form, he was quite good. With 40% reduction, his defense was relatively high, like 600k range maybe? Probably higher. I didn't look at the exact numbers actually, because I was too busy talking about his details, right? But yeah, I think I'll end things here. Let me know what you guys think about the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we just are going to get for Town Obata in about a day or two. So, I'm very excited. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.